Hello again and welcome to the V8SCOPS Fortnightly Roundup, brought to you by the iRacing Flatchat podcast. Last time out we had 3 driver profiles and gave a little bit of a look ahead of what's going to happen this season. Now this time we've just had round 1 at Montreal, which was a fantastic race. Jared Filsell, reigning defending V8SCOPS champion, took home his first win for 2019 ahead of Ian Ford, his new ERT teammate, and Trick Sim Sports superstar Forzan Elnabi in third. Now, Jared's victory came wrapped in an Evolution Racing team livery, and that's really important because it's a compelling talking point moving into Interlagos as ERT and Apex Racing UK have made a bit of a merger. Norrie, have you got any more information on this exciting new event?
Well, JC, I'd love to give you all the details, but we don't quite have them yet. Brenton O'Brien, boss of ERT, has got a few more things to sort out with that one. So we're going to be doing a podcast with him and hopefully Alex Simpson from Apex Racing, and hopefully we get all the details on the iRacing Flatchat podcast, and that'll hopefully be dropping on Thursday the 21st of March. So make sure you give the Facebook page a like, and then you'll be the first to see that. But coming up this weekend, first on our doorsteps is the next round at Interlagos. And Kessie, I believe we have a bit of a round format change, so tell us how that works.
Thanks, Norrie. Yes, it is a very exciting weekend this weekend at Interlagos. We get to see another reverse grid race. We saw that last year debut, and that weekend paved the way for 2 brand new race winners in Wayne Burke and Forzan Elnabi, and that's really paved the way for their careers, and since then they've been doing an absolutely fantastic job in SCOPS. This season though, Interlagos, is there going to be as many incidents? Not really sure. Really flowy sort of track. I personally enjoy the track from a watching standpoint and a driving standpoint. So great stuff ahead. And I think I might bring in some of the boys and we can talk about the rest of the weekend. Well, yeah, boys, we're going back to Interlagos, where I made my debut last year. I know that you've been pretty sceptical as to, how I made that race, and I did a pretty good job apparently.
Well, Brazilians are really known for their fantastic lifestyle and wonderful dancing, and Chris did some really nice cha-cha-cha with the wall there in Interlagos. Did you see that, Norrie?
Yeah, he sort of did it on his own.
Yeah.
That was great.
Shadow dancing.
Yeah, I think we can call it that.
But there's so much to look forward to at this round 2 at Interlagos. Last year, like you just said, Chris, is the crazy kind of mix-up of the different short sprint races and the reverse grid, where last year we had like a mix-up of winners, and this year...
Look, I think they've split it up a little bit. I think last year they were running 15-lap races. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments there, but... this year they've got 2 12-lap races and a reverse grid, a random reverse grid, which they had last year, and that this round led to 2 race winners, 2 new race winners in Forzan Elnabi and Wayne Burke, and ever since then they've been going strong. So yeah, this is a career maker, this track.
Who you got, Norrie? We've spoken a bit about Burke, Elnabi, Filsell.
Well, I think everyone I tipped last time was the...
Yeah, he didn't do great.
Yeah, that. Sorry to everyone who got the Norrie curse. I won't give that to you again.
You got the Norrie curse.
So let's hope that anyone doesn't hit the wall. I'm not tipping any favourites this week. It's going to be an open round this week because I'm saying we'll clear of that goal.
Am I going to make it? Can I get the editing done in time?
Yeah, exactly. Well, there is also the really, really great addition of this manual safety car, which is probably going to play a part. I'd put, some big Vegas odds on the safety car to play a part this time around.
It didn't go down so well at Montreal, did it, guys?
Not in top split. Us in second split, we handled it quite well.
I watched that race and I thought this is going to be a shambles, and it worked out perfectly. I watched top split and I thought, oh my God, these people make top split. So, thankfully, they've added some rules this week. They're going to have on the chat box in the tops. Make sure your tats are on this week, guys. Three calls of safety car. So there's no debating it now. You read the call or you don't, and that's a really nice hard and fast rule on that one. I think that's a benefit for everyone.
I hope it does work. To be honest, it's something that we've kind of been looking for in a series such a competitive series, and the more realism we bring into the series, the better for everyone. And I thought the concept is absolutely fantastic, and I really hope that it does work out. I'm not going to blame the guys who got involved in some incidents last week, but look, I just really hope that the message comes through, whether they heard it or whether they didn't hear it, whether they were on the right channel or the wrong channel. I mean, I've got my fingers crossed that this is a format that's here to stay.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to know that you're not blaming anyone, because apparently Norrie's blaming you. It's your fault, drivers. But also we have
been on the right channel.
like the pit lane kind of little debacle there at Montreal between Ross Rizzo and Lee Ellis.
Oh, yeah.
We do also have a bit of a tricky pit lane entrance here at Interlagos too. So
Right on the racing line.
Yeah, on the racing line. So if you want to kind of catch a draft coming around that left-hander, and then all of a sudden you see someone peel off into the pits and put the brakes on, then
You've got to brake. If you want to make time, you got to brake super duper late. I'd keep my eyes open for some black flags, I believe. Some speeding in pit lane penalties. I think that's what's going to happen.
Definitely someone to copy speeding in pit lane.
100%.
Definitely someone to hit the wall going into pit lane. Guaranteed that's going to happen at some point.
That happens all the time as well, yeah. I mean, do you guys remember so last year I was spotting for Gene Fitties at Interlagos, and there was some huge crashes at the beginning of that reverse grid race, huge crashes on all three races, really. So keep your eyes open. There's a lot. It's a incident heavy track. If you look at all the stats from last season, very incident heavy. So it's going to be really exciting stuff. I think the field's gotten stronger, and the driver ability in general is definitely better. So it'll be interesting to see how much excitement we get through the first couple of laps.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a fantastic round 2 for VRS V8SCOPS at Interlagos. So make sure you check it out on tomorrow night, and we'll see you guys with a bit of a roundup next time. So, Norrie, Chris, for us at the iRacing Flatchat podcast, we'll see you next time.
Catches.